Stay tuned for the biggest fish, the hottest bites, this week here on In-Depth Outdoors. With James Holst and Pat McSherry and the rest of the IDO fishing team. We're headed to the best fisheries across the upper Midwest and Canada. We'll fish longer, explore unfished bodies of water, and go further off the beaten path in search of the hottest bites in fresh water.
Look at that fish.
This is In-Depth Outdoors.
One of those nice things about early ice, you don't tend to have to go very far.
No, nice easy walk and a beautiful morning to do it. So,
well, as you can see, we're on ice. Start of season 16 here with In-Depth Outdoors, our first episode this year on ice. Fishing with good buddy Konnor Kleist. We're up here in Otter Tail County. Ice conditions are, what'd you call them for?
it's kind of like late ice, a little bit. It's kind of like late ice. We got really unseasonable conditions, a lot of really warm temps, but we do have some solid ice, at least in the mornings.
3 inches, right.
Yep.
So we're out here really early today, anticipating some of the rain that's supposed to come this afternoon. Rain, 3 inches of ice, big guys, not a great recipe for success. So we're gonna be off the water, off the ice here today by noon, and then we'll just let Mother Nature do what she's gonna do. We got some really warm temperatures over the next couple days. It's not gonna do any favors to the ice. I don't wanna sound preachy, but if you're fishing during this time period, from the time you see this show, maybe another week or so, you gotta have one of these, and you need to carry some of these. They'll save your keister if something goes wrong. So
bring a buddy with.
Bring a buddy.
Bring a buddy with.
A good buddy.
Yes, absolutely.
Someone that'll come get you. So we're gonna be targeting some bluegill, some crappies today. We got a pretty cool little pattern here. It's a universal pattern you're gonna find all over the ice belt. We'll talk more about that. And we've got a cool new tool to play with today. We've got Mega Live. So that'll be fun.
Absolutely.
And so I'm sure anybody that's a long-term viewer of our show is noticing, hey, they just introed the show out on the ice. What are they doing? They never do that. They start in the studio. Our studio is going through a major renovation right now. Hopefully should be done by the end of the year. So until it's done, intros, outros are gonna be done out in the field. So I don't think anybody will mind. And what's gonna end up happening to the studio will be more than worth the wait. So thanks for checking us out. Stick around. I think you're gonna love today's show. So what we're gonna do with the Mega Live today is we'll use this as our search tool. These fish will fly all around in this little bowl here. And as we catch fish from the school, typically what will happen is they'll break up, they'll scatter. And then we'll just use this. You can see where that school is already kind of breaking up and moving. I mean, they don't just sit there, right? So what we can do is just swivel the Mega Live. Well, they went that way, right? Give it a little turn counterclockwise, the fish show up again. So I'm not gonna make any like amazing, I'm an expert statements about the unit because I fished with it yesterday out in North Dakota on some perch. If you wanna see some really cool video using Mega Live on perch, check out our Facebook page. But I mean, you can see here right now the value in this tool. I'm using the same settings from yesterday out in North Dakota where I was in 7-8 foot of water. So I haven't even really dialed it in. But as these fish move around, we'll be able to stay on them. Oh, you can see there's Connor's jig. He's rising, but you can see that little flicker above that fish. I probably should turn the sensitivity up, but I'm not gonna touch it, just gonna let it happen. You got any meat on there, or are you just fishing straight plastic?
Just plastic.
Yeah, there you got him. Going up the water column.
Doesn't feel like a bad one. Not too bad. Not a bad way to start the morning here. Oh, and he is all wrapped up, of course. They are good at doing that, but not a bad way to start the morning there. 10, 11 inch crappie there. Fun kind of watch them come in under the ice too here. And we got 3 inches of really good clear ice. We'll get her back here, but I'm guessing that's not going to be the first one of the day. So I'm going to fire right back down. And if I can get untangled here, because as you could tell, there's a few more down there waiting for me.
Yeah, there's a ton of them, 20 to 40 feet. I'm going to start a little aggressive, see if I can't get something on the slab wrap or what have you.
Deal, I'm going to keep catching them with the tungsten.
Hey, home court advantage, bro.
I know. Oh, look
I
at
can
me
see him
over
way
there.
under the ice. That's cool.
Not a bad one. I'll get the deucer here. There we go.
All right,
That's a
I might
little
switch.
better. Heck yeah.
Nice, man.
Beautiful fish. Otter Tail County, you get 1,000 lakes in a county in a 30-mile radius like this. So many great potential opportunities out there for just quality panfish like that.
How many lakes do you have?
Can't beat it. Over 1,000. Over 1,000 lakes in Otter Tail County. So pretty special place to come up. And yeah, pan fishing is kind of what we're known for up here, but tremendous resources up here, and the best thing that you can do with a great resource is let bigger fish go. So, see you, girl. And they have moved. So I'm gonna go to the Mega Live and let it tell me where they went. Tough life.
It's a tough life.
Yeah,
yes.
It really is.
It's a tough life, but you gotta live it.
From panfish to predators, nobody does ice fishing like VMC. VMC has created an unrivaled arsenal of weapons for the savvy panfish angler to deploy. It doesn't matter if you're fishing fast or forced to go ultra finesse. VMC has a bite-sized offering sure to entice the most wary panfish. Searching for big fish with teeth? From flutter to rattle spoons, VMC has the most attractive UV finishes and natural bait fish patterns that big walleyes can't resist. Only from VMC.
From the first time you pick up a tuned-up custom rod, you'll know you're holding something special. A rod not mass-produced, but built one at a time by the hands of gifted craftsmen. Rods like the Precision, ice fishing's most versatile multi-species rod, or the Precision Noodle with a tip so sensitive you'll never fish a spring bobber again. And the Commander, the rod that's never met a big fish it couldn't best. Tuned-up custom rods. Ice rods handcrafted for you and the way you fish.
Reed's Family Outdoor Outfitters in Walker, Minnesota has the hottest products for ice fishing at unbeatable prices. Everything from ice electronics, ice shelters, and ice clothing from all the top brands. And the newest lithium-powered augers with special everyday pricing on the Garmin LiveScope Ice Bundle. Whether you're visiting us in Walker, Minnesota, or placing an order online at reedsports.com. Our state-of-the-art distribution center ensures you'll get your order fast. Reed's Family Outdoor Outfitters offers the best service, best price, best advice, guaranteed.
Okuma Fishing Tackle offers a complete lineup of reels for the die-hard ice angler. The Okuma Samar 10 and Inspira 20 are a perfect match with your favorite panfish or walleye ice fishing rod. Both feature a long stem handle that fits comfortably in a gloved hand. Cyclonic flow rotor technology that throws water off the reel to minimize ice buildup. And a drag system optimized for use in extreme conditions. Everywhere, every day, every fish. Okuma Fishing Tackle is inspired fishing.
There he is. Took some sweet talking. Oh, that's fun on a bullwhip too.
Did you whisper in his ear?
Uh-huh, well yeah. Not a bad one. Thick shoulders. 32nd ounce, love bug. I put a little bit of meat on there, but you really don't need it.
Oh, you cheater.
Well, I'm not gonna tell you the secret until I catch a few at least. You gotta, have one leg up, but can see my fish have left me, but
Oh, the only thing that's cheating about
fish.
is I don't have it.
But yeah, you gotta keep the bait for yourself, so be smarter. Here we go, let her go. Cool, cool. And the sun's just coming up. Can't beat it, can't beat it. It's like late ice fishing, but it's not. And, oh my,
Look at that magnum.
Girl. Nice fish.
I'll still take some of those waxworms. That
Deal.
one ate it naked, but I know once that sun gets up a little bit, that'll be the deal.
Absolutely. I'm gonna find a hole by you.
132nd ounce love bug. That's a VMC bait, it's pre-rigged. Pink and kind of a pearl on the belly. A little glow on the jig. And a stud crappie to start the season. I love this time of year. Look at that magnum. Oh, pretty cool when they get that big. Whoosh, down it goes. And what's great about this time of year, the fish are shallow. They're aggressive, they release real nice. Here's that bait, if you're not familiar with it. The reason they call it a love bug is the tail is shaped like a heart. Fish love it, crappies and perch. It's a really good perch bait too. But we're off to a heck of a start. We kind of knew it would be good. I mean, this is just one of those universal patterns where you get out early ice, 3-4 inches of ice before anybody else gets out on them. Fish haven't been pressured in months, and they act like it. But there's no reason for me to drop in this hole. There's no fish in it, so I'm gonna go consult the oracle over there and see which direction to head. You got them over there?
I'd just head this way.
This is what we mean by, once you catch a few fish out of a school, they're gonna scatter, right? They're not used to having their buddies pulled up over their heads. That's really unnatural, so they swim off to the sides, they move. And having a search tool just allows you to stay on those fish, particularly during peak bite windows. You know, we're probably gonna have 2 or 3 hours of a real intense bite. There's no snow on the ice, so once that sun gets high, we expect the fish activity to drop way off. So gotta make hay when the sun shines, or before the sun shines, as it might be.
No gills yet. Little guy. Come here, buddy. The crappie flop. Bottom hook. There we go. See it, buddy.
Got one. It's so good. It's another good one. Not a giant, not like that. Well, a guy doesn't get to catch a lot of those, but looky there. Man, I wish the entire ice fishing season would go like this.
Wouldn't that be nice?
No snowmobiles, no giant trailers, limited amount of gear. Warm temperatures, great fishing.
Yeah, absolutely.
It doesn't last.
Enjoy it while it does, though.
All right. Bye, buddy. I think, more guys are getting onto the early ice side of things, but still, for the vast majority of people, until they can drive out, they don't do it.
No,
the truth is, this is so much less work.
It really is. Easy pulls. I mean, it might not be easier than driving right to your spot, but sometimes you got to earn it a little bit. You got to put in a little work for them. Like this one. Dunk. Oh. I don't think it'll ever get old though. Got to keep it fun, and I think that's the beauty of pan fishing.
Well, I see how happy it makes you. I don't see it getting old for you anytime soon.
Absolutely not. Not when you get to come up here and catch fish like that. I mean, that's just the quality of them. Can't be beat. And Undertale County in general, just kind of a fun area to come up to because you get so many lakes you can come do this with. Lots of areas to explore, shallow lakes, deep lakes. I mean, a little bit of everything in between, but when it comes to pan fishing, I don't know if there's many other areas in the state like it, really.
Won't argue it.
Ice fishing's been put on notice. StrikeMaster's gonna kick your gas. Meet the Lithium 24-volt auger, the 14-pound powerhouse that crushes the performance of standard cordless drills. Lighter weight, more holes per charge, all in a compact design that puts the 24-volt from StrikeMaster in a class by itself. No more gas and oil. No more lugging around your heavy 2-stroke auger. It's time to make the switch to StrikeMaster. Kick your gas.
Brandel GM in Aiken, Minnesota's only haggle-free Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC dealer, is a proud sponsor of In-Depth Outdoors TV. Our Brandel value price ensures that you don't have to spend your entire day haggling to get a great deal. And every new vehicle comes with our exclusive gimmick-free lifetime powertrain warranty. Whether you're in need of service, sales, parts, or body shop repair, stop by our state-of-the-art facility in Aiken or visit us 24/7 at brandelgm.com.
Does your sonar offer dual spectrum chirp, producing razor-sharp images on an ultra-bright HD display? The ability to tailor the display to the way you fish. Precision GPS functionality with legendary Lake Master mapping to move effortlessly from ice to open water. If not, you should be fishing an Ice Helix, the electronic system that offers all the features and performance successful ice anglers demand. Only from Humminbird.
At Eskimo, we have the tools to help you enjoy your time on the ice. They say man needs food, clothing, and shelter. When it comes to shelter, we like the Outbreak 450i with its full-size no-trip door. That's nearly 74% bigger than a standard door, making it much easier to load and unload. With 75 square feet of fishable area, you'll be warm and comfortable during your day on the ice. Check out the Outbreak 450i and our full line of products at geteskimo.com.
Boy, that first one, looking at it, was just being a private investigator. It took a buddy of his to come up underneath it and take it.
Looks a little better.
I like this one. I'm a big fan. Oh, is it a giant? Stay hooked up. Stay hooked up. It might be bigger than my last one.
Want a hand?
Yes, please. It's in the transducer. Deucer, deucer. Look at that thing.
That's a real one, James. I'll get her on hook for you, and there you go.
Oh, thanks for the assist.
That's what I'm here
that
for.
double donk, buddy.
Beautiful fish.
I would not have landed that fish if it wasn't for your help.
Well, see, that's why I'm here. That's why I'm here.
It tied a knot. I mean, that is a stud crappie.
Thick shoulders on her. Big belly.
Not so lean across the middle either.
No.
That one just come up right underneath a buddy. His buddy was just staring at the bait, and this one come right up underneath and went me.
Says, I own this place.
Right.
Wow,
Right,
that's a
thank
gorgeous fish. And right back where she belongs.
I love fishing crappies when
Nice
they're not
fish.
so darn deep to release them. You know?
Absolutely.
We were out in North Dakota yesterday, and what we keep? 10, 12 perch?
Enough for a meal.
Enough to where we don't need the crappies.
Exactly, exactly. No, especially ones like that. And
Oh, that's a special fish. I don't want to eat that one.
That is a special fish. And all we're really fishing here is just a shallow bowl. You know, gets to 18, 20 foot in here. A lot of these fish, you know, they're not out in the main basin yet. They were in the fall, now they're kind of transitioned in here. They'll be in your shallower bowls with kind of isolated vegetation around you. They like to sit in the middle, and yeah, they'll be here for the next month or so, and before they head on out deep. So,
well, I'm sure what they do at night, low light periods, is they make these little pushes into those weed edges. And then when it's not peak feeding times, even though we're catching them, they'll still eat, but they're out here right now just kind of chillaxing.
you have to be on them to get them to eat.
Right.
Absolutely, and there's got to be a little competition. So, but no, beautiful fish, and now I got a two up you. You got two beauties.
Good luck, buddy.
Hey, I'm gonna try. You want to give me my wax worms back?
No.
Jeez. Try to be nice.
Here you go. You want
I'm
them back?
kidding. No, I got plenty.
You got two. Oh, you were just kidding.
I was just
I
kidding.
thought he was going to take them back. Done. Cut me off.
I should have taken them.
God, those are stud crappies, bud. So we moved the Mega Live setup out just a little bit deeper. We started, of course, you know, early in the morning. We were up shallower. Just a couple feet, though. We're out here 16 to 18 feet. We're going to give this thing a spin, see if we can find some crappies. Oh, there's the start of some. I want to find more than that. Oh, looky there. Oh, can you say bunches and bunches? So here's what just happened. We had a bunch on the bottom here. They're about 10 feet in that direction. And they extend all the way out to about 50 feet, maybe even some past that. But that's a mega school. We don't have a hole there. So Konnor, I need a hole 30 feet in that direction, right across the top of this angle.
Deal.
Let's see what those crappies do. I think once you start punching holes, you might want to punch a bunch, and then we're going to break our own rules, but know that we're going to have to let them calm down for a while.
You'll probably see them as I'm walking on top of them, moving.
You can start to see them breaking up in this area here. I mean, you can just watch them moving. What they're doing is, you can see how they're moving in this direction. So this is where I'm at right here. So when Konnor went out, he punched out here, here, and here. And you can see that those fish are actually being herded towards me. I mean, just to convey the point about how much noise is an issue, particularly at this time of year. But all those fish are headed right towards me. See if I can't catch one. There you can see the little bait going down. If I hook him in this hole, it's going to be a bit of an issue, I would expect. There he is. How about them apples? Konnor, the crappie herd dog. If I can land him around this, it's going to be a miracle. Well, you got to see it, exactly how that noise can work against a guy. Of course, for me, it kind of worked for me. There was no fish underneath me, and then he started punching holes, and they scattered. They moved towards me. So you can see where they're starting to fill back in here. I still have a bunch underneath me. So I'll fire this guy back. Nice fish. See if I can't get back down in there and catch another one.
Norsk Lithium offers a complete lineup of lithium-ion batteries to power your ice electronics that provide huge weight savings and the power you need to fish from sun up to sundown. Available in 7.5, 15, and 20 amp hour capacities, Norsk lithium batteries are perfectly matched to power your mechanical, digital, and live imaging sonar systems, featuring 2 patent-pending USB ports for powering all of your USB devices and an integrated LED power indicator. Find your perfect battery online at norsklithium.com.
Here at StrikeMaster, our goal, our focus, was to create the warmest, most thoughtfully engineered, and safest lineup of outerwear for the ice angler ever produced. StrikeMaster's SOS stay-on-surface flotation technology will be there if you need it, providing up to 2 hours of flotation when the jacket and bibs are worn as a pair. StrikeMaster, wear the hottest brand on the ice.
This winter, Reed's in Walker, Minnesota is celebrating their 50th anniversary by giving the viewers of the In-Depth Outdoors TV show the chance to win the ultimate ice fishing machine. Prize package includes a Polaris Ranger XP1000 with tracks and a flatbed trailer. To enter, visit our website at indepthoutdoors.com and look for the 50th anniversary logo to submit your entry. The winner will be selected May of 2022, and I will personally deliver the Polaris and trailer to the winner. Enter today for your chance to win at indepthoutdoors.com.
There he is. Got him on that bullwhip. They're not hitting it all that hard right now. I don't know if you saw that on camera there. That bullwhip is a pretty cool rod in that it's got that nice soft tip with a good backbone. And all I was doing is just watching that tip to see if I could pick up just a little resistance. That fish come up underneath it, just inhaled it, and as I was lifting, that rod tip bent down just a little bit more than usual. I didn't feel a bite so much as saw it. And that's what that bullwhip is all about. Still fishing the love bug, got that one right in the top lip, right where you want to hook a crappie. Nice average fish. We've had some smaller, had some giants. I'll take those all day long. So that's that bullwhip. This is a 32-inch bullwhip from Tuned Up Custom Rods. It's kind of a hybrid rod, so it's not a true noodle, right? It's got a little bit more power in the tip, but you still have a softened up tip where, you know, a fish just kind of grabs that bait, you'll see it drop just a little bit, and then you've got that good backbone. You can fish heavier tungsten, and I'll use it to fish small spoons and even some real small slab wraps or ripping wraps. So it's a really versatile rod. And this one here I think is a 32-incher. Fishing that with an Okuma Seamar 10. Ho ho!
I just wanted to show you that I can do it too.
You can do it.
Not as big as yours, but still a beauty.
I'm glad you came over to
I'll
show
let
me
you
off.
continue.
He did it to come over and spook my fish, I know it.
You got me. There we go. A little better. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Make the drag work.
Yeah. Good to hear. Another nice fish. A little better there. Oh, just gorgeous. When they get that thick back on them like that, and you can see their bottom dorsals here really sticking out, you just kind of know it's a different caliber of fish.
When they go from being bug eaters to minnow eaters.
Exactly, exactly. Ones that you can fish like a walleye really if you wanted. And you know, as the season goes on, that's kind of what you'll get to start to do, is you'll get to go chase them out deep, fish them after dark, things like that. But for right now, you get to enjoy it on a beautiful sunny morning here. 50 degrees and rain coming, but there's another beautiful fish here.
Got 2 of them looking. That's usually the combination you want. You want one to kind of stare at, another guy to think he's going to come in and steal it from his buddy. Oh, here we go. I got a pile of them here. This one's going to be a decent one. Those love bugs are great baits, but the guy's got to remember a 1/32 ounce jig doesn't exactly have a giant hook. Oop, not in the transducer. Don't do that. Oh, looky there. Oh, look at that. Man, I've been blessed today. Some studs. I'm gonna have some days that do not compare to this one. All right. See you later, fish. I've had bigger. That one's pretty darn cool. You'll watch him swim off into the sunset, so to speak. But I've got my transducer out of the hole here, and I can see that there's 2 or 3 more down there. One thing you're definitely gonna pick up now as you're looking at sonar footage is these fish are so much lower. Before they were all way up in the water column, and now they've sunk down. You can see my bait right there. Boink, boink. Let's see what they do. They just watched one of their buddies go topside, so I might be a little shy. Notice I keep it well above those fish. I want to give them some space to get comfortable coming up underneath it. There he goes. All right. This might not be the biggest fish of the day, but he sure made me work for it. Man, I'm getting too smart. I haven't adjusted the time on this fish finder for daylight savings. So it says 10:42, but it's actually 9:42. So these fish actually bit a little bit longer than we thought they might. Here, you. That one was worth sticking around for, I think. All right, so I think what we're going to do on this fish is we're just going to end it. I mean, we don't need any more fish. And I think the bite is definitely coming to an end. Just had a phenomenal day out here on the ice. I'm going to let this one go. As always, love fishing with Konnor. Just a great guy, been a good friend over the years. Super guide here in Otter Tail County. If you're looking to get out with somebody that just knows what he's doing, loves to have a good time, joking with buddies, catching lots of fish, look him up. He'll show you a really good time. And for anybody that's watching today's show and gets you all excited to get out and maybe do some pan fishing, be patient. Things are going to get a lot better soon. But around the time you watch this show, ice conditions might be a little questionable, to say the least. So be careful. As always, spikes and spud. They're your two best friends this time of the year. They'll keep you out of the water. Everybody focuses on the float suit, right? They're great. By the time you get to demonstrate the virtues of a float suit, you're in the water. Spikes, spud, keep you out of the water. So thanks for watching. From Konnor and I, we appreciate everybody that tunes in every week. Obviously, right at the start of our ice fishing season here, so much more good stuff to come. So thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.
For more info on the latest fish reports, gear recommendations, and hottest techniques, connect with us online at indepthoutdoors.com or follow us on Facebook at In Depth Outdoors. And if you enjoyed today's show, be sure to let our sponsors know.